Welcome again to my YouTube channel, and as usual, thank you for joining me. It's been a while, but my sincerest apologies. My schedule has just been really crazy, but I have decided to do shorter videos so that I can be more consistent, so just bear with me. For this video, I want to take some time to basically discuss one of the most asked questions that I get. So, should I do a 1 year program or do I have to do a 2 year program? That question is tricky and it's all dependent upon your situation. So, first of all, why persons say that you should not do a 1 year program or why it's a little bit more tricky to do a 1 year program. That is because once you do a 1 year program, you have what we call the postgraduate work permit that you can get once you've completed studies in Canada. So the postgrad work permit is dependent upon the programs that you take and how long they are. Essentially, if you do a 1 year program, you will get a 1 year work permit. If you do a 2 year program, you will get a 2 year work permit and up to 3 years work permit, because I did 2 years and I got 3 years work permit. So if you are somebody who is interested in staying in Canada after you've completed study and you'd like to get your permanent residency, what it means for you is that it's either you can apply for the other express entry, but I know most students try to apply for the Canadian experience class. And with the Canadian experience class, you'd need 1 year work experience in an NOC, which is a job classification here in Canada, which is A, B, or O. So you need those three: A, B, O. Any one of those three classifications that if your job falls in any one of those three classifications, then you're good to go. But the thing is, once you're done with your 1 year program and you get that 1 year postgrad work permit, you need to basically start working as soon as you get that 1 year work permit. So for more context, let's say you complete school on the 19th of April and you're able to apply for your postgraduate work permit on the 30th of April. Because you've applied to your postgrad work permit, you can continue to work until you get that postgrad work permit in hand. However, basically the time from that date where you get the postgrad work permit, that's the date that your time starts clicking. So if you get a job on, let's say, the 30th of April, then you're a little bit ahead of the game. But if you get the job as soon as you got that postgrad work permit, then that 1 year of postgrad work permit, you need to be in a job for that 1 year. Not only one job, it does not have to be one job, but whatever jobs you're changing, it has to be A, B, or O. So that's the tricky part, is persons are afraid that once they're done with school, it might be a little bit tedious to get jobs. And yes, it might be tedious to get jobs, but my suggestion is try to apply way in advance of completing school. And that's basically one of the tips that I can share, is once you apply before, because I had applied before, like I started applying 2 months before I completed school. So that's the trick with doing 1 year program. However, it is not impossible. My friends have done it. I know a lot of persons that have done it and basically got a job immediately after completing their program, so they were able to work and apply for their permanent residency. The question that you might be having is, once I get that postgrad work permit and I get that 1 year work experience, which is all good, what do I do when the work permit has expired? Once you've submitted your application for permanent residency, you can continue working and you can apply for what they call a bridging work permit. So let's say you apply your basically your postgrad work permit would be expire in July, and you applied for the express entry, you receive invitation to apply for a permanent residency, and you've submitted your paperwork, then you can go ahead and apply for the bridging work permit, which you'll get because your application is pending status. So at that stage, you don't have to be worried like, what am I going to do? Am I just going to sit here, can't work? No, you can apply for your bridging work permit. But the trick is to get a job as soon as you completed school, which can be a little bit stressful, but it's not impossible. You don't have to stay in a box in the city that you go, in the province that you go. You can expand your scope, expand your field, whatever you have to do to get that 1 year work experience. So that is basically why or why not you can do a 1 year or versus 2 year program in school. So it's all dependent upon whether you can take the stress or whether you think the job market will allow you to get a job in basically a fast enough time once you're done with school. Yeah. So I hope that was useful. I hope that gave you a little bit of answer to the question that you have. But essentially, the decision is up to you. If you are willing to, it's not really a risk, but if you're willing to work up that basically courage to take that chance and go ahead and do that 1 year program, and then be diligent enough to work hard at getting a job or searching and not giving up, because yes, it might be hard, but it's not impossible. So yeah, thank you for listening. Remember to like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Once I post a video, you'll be the first one to know. And as usual, thanks for watching.